Hopefully it's useful for folks who are either kicking off their training in the new year or pivoting their training in some way, or if they anticipate anything like this becoming relevant to them on the horizon.
Yeah, in addition to recovering from COVID being an immediate goal, any training goals for 2025?
So in the past few weeks to months, I was having a bit of some some aches in the area that I've actually think I've got put to bed within the past 2 weeks. I haven't really felt much of anything, and so I'm think I'm going to be ready to ramp things back up at a seemingly appropriate time. So hopefully by this point next year, I'm in a very different spot. And what I'm anticipating is, even though it's something I've done a fair amount of in the past over my training career, it's something that is obviously more popular these days. Some sort of combination strength and conditioning or quote unquote hybrid goal may even emerge. Over this year, I've had some suggestions given in the comments on my most recent Instagram post for either some weird lift conditioning PR type thing. But yeah, so I could see myself pursuing, if not one rep max, PRs in the power lifts, some sort of a mile 5K PR combined with a bench dead push pull like bench deadlift PR, something in that vein. It's still kind of crystallizing for me based on how things feel in the coming weeks and where my head's at moving forward. But that's kind of what I would like to pursue over the course of the next few months and potentially by the end of the year. What about you?
I mean, it seems when you say it, I like how open ended it is. I like how it's different than what you've done before.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I'm just doing the same thing. I have these delusions of grandeur about being a high level power lifter, and I still like the lifts. I still like training for it. I'm reasonably healthy,
Yeah.
and I'm going to turn 40.
No, yeah, I support it. I mean, I enjoy the lifts and training for them, and if I could choose and snap my fingers and be like at peak strength in them, sure, that's great. I think that one of the differences is your both interest and particular goals in the competitive realm. Whereas, like getting on a powerlifting platform at this point, especially, not that it ever did a ton, but at this point, it does nothing for me. Whereas you still have some interests, some motivations, some goals, some friendly rivalries, or maybe some unfriendly friendly rivalries that keep you going. And so I think that that's a great reason, to keep the fire lit for that goal. But you've even had your own times where you pivoted to more motocross or golf, or maybe come up with some weird hybrid moto golf deadlift.
If I keep
Combination.
refining the categories enough, I'll be the best in the world.